Today we are making cottage cheese strudel and cream poppy strudel, not the regular apple strudel. So what we're going to do is start off with our dough, our phyllo dough that we always use, and I'm going to take 3 sheets of the phyllo dough. I think I've got 3 here, so maybe I don't. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this towel over top of so it doesn't dry out. Alright, now all we got to do, what we've done here is we've taken a batch of cottage cheese and the dry curds, and we've added about 3/4 of a pint of cream and about a cup of sugar. And I'm just going to take this and put it on here. I'm not going to put any butter on, just going to put this on, and cinnamon. Cinnamon, because I've already got the sugar in the cottage cheese with the cream. And I'm going to put some cinnamon across. I really like cinnamon, so I'll put a fair bit on there. And then I'm going to roll it up and put it in my pan, which I've already greased with some butter. I'm going to roll it up, just fold this over like this. Roll it gently, middle to the middle. When I get to the middle, I'll start on the other side and roll it over. Just quickly take the and transfer it across like this. And I'm going to do that until I have the pan filled up, and I'll bake it in the oven at 350 degrees. Till it's nice and brown and crusty on top. I'm not exactly sure how long that takes in this. I haven't made cottage cheese for a long time. So now the second phase that we're doing is we're going to make poppy, put some poppy in here. What I've done is I used 3 of these. There's 150 grams to these, so that'd be 450 grams. I cooked the poppy with some water. That amount of 450 grams of poppy with about 2 cups of water until they were nice and soft. And then I added my 3/4 of a pint of cream and the 2.5 cups of sugar to make it nice and thick. If it's a little too watery, add some cornstarch. I added 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to this to make it nice and thick. So here's the poppy if you want to see what it looks like. I'm just going to take it now and spoon it onto my dough, onto my phyllo dough. The phyllo dough is that over there. I'm showing the phyllo dough now. That's the phyllo dough that you would buy in the store. Mix these sheets. Oh yeah, this is perfect now. It's getting nice. It's nice and thick with the cornstarch to it. I should mention, after you're done cooking that, you should let it cool for a little bit too. You don't want to put it on here hot. If it's lukewarm, it's fine. As you can see, it makes it quite soggy if you put it on when it's too warm, which I think this is kind of too warm. It was a little warm. Then I put this in a greased pan. And oof, I'm going to have a mess. Oh dear. It's a little too soft. Ooh dear. That's never happened to me before. I guess the poppies are too hot. My poppy nice and even here. I'm using a brush because the brush seems to work better than a spoon. Okay, I have to leave a little out. And then I'm going to take this half and roll it. In this case, I think the poppy ones you have to have more sheets, or it would be too thin and get too soggy when you transfer it. Yeah, definitely. So now we know more sheets works better. So what I did here is I put some butter with a brush on top of the poppy strudel, and then I'm going to put some cinnamon on top of that. And put it in the oven and bake it at 350 until it's nice and toasty brown on top. Doing an experiment here. We had some poppy and cream and sugar left over, so we heated up a brown pie shell here. We frosted first and then heated it up in the oven so it was brown, and then we're going to put the rest of this poppy mixture in here and bake it in the pie shell. See what happens, what it tastes like in the end. It still tastes pretty good, I think. Add a little bit of cinnamon to it yet. Cook it till it's, not even sure how long to cook it. Maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes at the most. And I'll bring it out and we'll show it to you. So here's our poppy strudel. And here's the cottage cheese. And the sweet cottage cheese with the cream and the sugar and cinnamon. And that's our cooking for today. Please come back to Vibank Library and we'll see you again next week. We'll do the sugar cooking next week. And here's our cooked poppy pie custard. Don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm sure it's going to taste good. To first, bye.